So hey everybody, it's me Nox again and welcome to another video. So this is about me ranking Marvel and DC movie trailers that I have watched and enjoyed and loved growing up as a superhero fan from 2016 to 2026. So it's like me celebrating a 10-year anniversary for all my favorite movie trailers of both Marvel and DC comics. Before we start ranking, I would like to explain what we are going to be doing in this video. So here, as you can see, we have three tiers. The blue one will be okay nice because this will be like I enjoyed the trailer but it's not that cool to be remembered. Like the trailer is watchable and enjoyable like one or two times and then it's not that memorable for me. And then the second one, the yellow one, awesome, is this trailer gave me an super excitement. I was excited when I watched this trailer and I really liked it, but not to an extent where I was addicted to this trailer. And the last one, F, yeah, this is the top tier. I will be ranking the trailers that I have freaking loved and the one I got addicted to. Even if I play the trailer now, I would get super hyped and I would be going crazy. And let me give you my perspective on how I watch trailers and how I love trailers. I don't know about you, but I see movie trailers as more than a promotional material. They're just not a promotional material for marketing a movie or giving an idea about what this movie is going to be. So I see this as what this movie has to offer you in terms of excitement and hype, and how hype it gets you, how much hype it gets you when you see the trailer, and how much excited you are when you watch this movie trailer and get excited for this movie. So okay, let me summarize this. I'm like juggling around. So these movie trailers, some of these favorite trailers, the music used in the movie trailers, the background music, the cuts, the edits, and the peak moments, the money shots, they were all like very lovely for me to watch. I always get excited, hyped up, jump out of my chair when those moments and those musics of the trailers play. And based on that, we are going to be ranking how much hype those trailers gave me, how much hype I got when I watched those movie trailers. And I'm specifically selecting this timeline 2016 to 2026 because the trailers before 2016 weren't as insanely edited, or the background music used in the trailers weren't as catchy and as exciting like how these trailers started to evolve. Because before 2016, movie trailers will have like a montage of just dialogues and weird cuts compared to like cinematic shots and cinematic cuts and peak moments. So those old trailers didn't really hit with me. But the trailers that came after the 2016 and during 2016 were amazing. That's how I'm going to be ranking. And also I'm going to be ranking only the movie trailers I watched. There will be some movie trailers that I didn't watch, and also the one I didn't enjoy. Like say for example Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2. I didn't see those movie trailers. They won't be in the list. And movies like X-Men Dark Phoenix and then Logan, I never saw those movies trailers, so they won't be here. And while I'm recording this, the first trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day just dropped, and the first trailer and second trailer for Supergirl coming June 26, if I'm right. Those two trailers dropped and I've also watched them. We will be ranking from Civil War to Spider-Man Brand New Day. And if you can see, I didn't include Avengers Doomsday's those 4 short trailers. Steve Rogers one, the X-Men, and Thor, and Wakanda and Fantastic Four trailers, because those are short trailers. That movie still hasn't received a full-fledged trailer yet. They're saying they're going to show official trailer for the movie real soon, But while I'm recording, there's no full-fledged trailer for it, so we're not including that. But I did include the Infinity War and Endgame trailers. So we're covering the Avengers part with those two movie trailers. So here we go. Alright, so the first one, Civil War. Man, Civil War trailers, the teaser and the official trailer. The teaser had the music called Sharks Don't Sleep, and trailer music title itself is so cold and so awesome. Sharks Don't Sleep, man. And using that for the movie trailer was the best idea anyone can come up with. Like literally, the first teaser had so many epic more cuts, and the music elevated the trailer's premise and the emotion a whole lot. It helped on understanding how this movie is going to be. It had the serious depth. And then the second trailer, it also had the seriousness, and especially the Spider-Man cameo at the end of the trailer. It just got everyone crazy. Everyone went crazy when Spider-Man appeared at the end of the trailer. And the same way, when Black Panther appeared at the first teaser, everyone went nuts. And I loved both those trailers. It was like a serious spy thriller vibe, but with superheroes. So I really loved it. So I'm going to be giving Civil War F here. So Civil War deserves the top of this list. And next comes Batman v Superman. So WB making DC movies always been a hit or miss. Batman v Superman didn't go well, and then unexpectedly Aquaman made a $1 billion hit. Like, it was so out of the box. Like, it was so unpredicted. And most of the time WB's DC movies were always been like a reply to Marvel. Like, if you can clearly say Batman v Superman was like rushed to production. I think if I'm right, it was rushed to the production because Civil War was under production during the time, so WB wanted to rival Marvel with this idea, and to be honest, it didn't even work. It was so cluttered with many ideas like Batman v Superman, and then Doomsday coming, and then the death of Superman, and then assembling Justice League. It was so messy. But trailer was good. The first teaser trailer was good, but it wasn't that awesome, so I will be giving this okay nice. Like, a lot of Snyder fans still defend this movie like this is the best superhero movie, but to be honest, it was not. Even for me, I was a fan of Henry Cavill Superman and Ben Affleck Batman, but even for me, it was a disappointment. Doctor Strange. I did watch those trailers, but they still didn't hit me that much. I loved the mirror dimension final shot in the trailer where like the entire New York is in the mirror dimension, and like 4 different New York cities in like a box shape, and Doctor Strange is looking at it and like so confused. That was a great shot. I think I would still put it in okay nice because it didn't hit hard like how Civil War did. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It used the music. If you don't love me now, then you will never love me again. Yeah, that song is used in the first trailer or second trailer. I don't really remember. It was actually fun. I would say the fun-paced movie trailer was awesome, and James Gunn's humor really worked in the trailer. And I liked it. The music choice was great in the trailer, so I'll be giving it awesome just for the music choice, and the cuts were also good. Spider-Man Homecoming. Gotta say, it was okay nice. Spider-Man Homecoming, I would say it is a better Peter Parker movie than a better Spider-Man movie, because it focused more on the high school teenage journey of Peter Parker, and it explored a lot more on that, and Spider-Man was like very little in that movie, but still I enjoyed it. But the trailers were again not that great and not that hard hitting for me to get hyped, so I'll give it okay nice. Now I wanted to add like trash or S tier kind of thing, but I wanted to be nice with all these movie trailers. They weren't bad, they were not trash, I just didn't vibe with some of the trailers. So okay nice would be a good ranking there. Justice League. Joss Whedon's Justice League. I mean, despite the movie being so goofy and so tasteless and not how a DC movie should have been, I actually enjoyed the movie trailers. It was so fun and it also had good music choice. I forgot the music names, the name of the music that used in the trailers. If I remember them, I'll put them on the screen. But I actually loved the trailers for Joss Whedon's Justice League, so I'm going to be giving it awesome. Avengers Infinity War. Man, that was a great time to be alive. Fun fact, this was the first MCU movie that I watched in theaters. The actual first MCU movie was Avengers Infinity War. Before that, I wasn't really a superhero fan. And then during the time when this movie came, everyone was like talking about it, and I was a general audience, so why not give it a shot? Let's see how superhero movies are. And that movie introduced me to the world of superheroes, and here I am, a full-fledged superhero fan. Despite the differences in Marvel or DC, I love both of them. The two trailers for this movie were really amazing. It had the seriousness, and it also, like, the second trailer had a bit of hope in the trailer. Like, despite the threat being big, Avengers still had like a hope. The second trailer kinda had like the hope thing, but we know how it ended. So I will be giving Infinity War F here. Like, come on. Venom. Oh my god. Venom. Actually, I was new to superhero genre, superhero world during that time. So I was thinking, where is Venom in Avengers, and why is Venom not? I mean, why like Thanos didn't appear in any of the Venom scenes or in the Venom movie? Because I thought like they were in the same universe, and then I got to know it's from a different universe called Sony Spider-Man universe, because the rights for Venom and all the Spider-Man characters were owned by Sony. So that's why Venom didn't appear in any Avengers movie or even in the MCU Spider-Man movies, except for No Way Home, a cameo. We know how it went. The Venom trailers, yeah, they were really awesome. The first one got everyone hyped, and this movie had the most badass version of Venom ever compared to like Let There Be Carnage or Last Dance. Venom Let There Be Carnage was mid, and Venom Last Dance was straight up bad. I didn't even go to the movie. I didn't even go to the theater to watch the movie. This is the best Venom movie out of all three, and the trailers were really amazing. So I'm gonna give it F here. Aquaman. Aquaman was a surprise hit. I still don't know how it got $1 billion hit. Was it because James Wan's direction and the visuals? I think so. But during that time, yeah, the trailers were really amazing. Both trailers. So yeah, I will give it a awesome. Into the Spider-Verse. Man, damn man. This movie is amazing. Everyone agrees that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, best animated movie and one of the best Spider-Man movies. It would come in second place after Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2, Raimi's Spider-Man 2 is still one of first place, and this would go in second place because it was so cool, it was so badass. It balanced the characterization and the multiverse element so well. And the first two trailers, the first one, the teaser which had the I'm Coming Home Now, that song, it was so fucking hard, man. I really loved that song. And then the official trailer was super cool. So I'm gonna be giving this F here. Endgame, no question at all, the best superhero movie, the best and the biggest superhero movie that ever came. Some people say like Infinity War was the better movie and Endgame was not the better Avengers movie. But to me, both of them are lovely, and I would slightly keep Endgame above Infinity War because it had the best moments and it had the best narration. So I'm going to be giving Endgame, of course, F here. Far From Home. Far From Home is the first Spider-Man live-action movie to use the Spider-Man theme. Spider-Man, the theme as its movie trailer music. And it was really surprising because I was thinking, are they going to use the original Spider-Man theme in the movie? But then no, they actually used the original MCU Spider-Man theme. But that trend of using original Spider-Man theme in the movie trailer started with Far From Home. and I enjoyed this. I think I would give it awesome. Yeah. Shazam. Man, Shazam was light-hearted movie. It was a breath of fresh air compared to the previous movies like Wonder Woman, Batman v Superman, even Man of Steel, because it had the humor, light-hearted, and it had every general audience to the theaters because it was so fun. And I love Shazam. Shazam's origin was so cool and was so unique. But the movie went too childish. I would have loved it if it took the approach similar to Superman Shazam Return of Black Adam. That movie had the perfect Shazam characterization. But this one, the climax felt so childish. It felt like I was watching an elimination movie. But the first half of this movie, till he gets powers and till he explores and like has fun with his friend Freddy in making videos, till that part was really fun. The first trailer using what's his name again? Damn it, I forgot. Not Travis Scott. Wait, let me search. Wait. It's not Travis Scott. I know the song. My brain is just saying Kylie Jenner or Travis Scott. What is wrong with my brain? Kendrick Lamar. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar's AM to the PMPM song was used in the trailer, and it came around the 2019, the peak of like the bottle flip, pen tap, and all of those cool stuffs, fidget spinners. During those time it came, and the movie had Shazam using the floss dance trend, and it was so cool. Maybe I'll make a video on how 2019 was. I'll do that as the next video for. But still, the second trailer was a bit disappointing. It was not that cool. I will give it an awesome. Yeah, just for the first trailer. Zack Snyder's Justice League, aka the Snyder Cut. It had the Hallelujah music in the first teaser, and then it had a good second trailer. Actually, I mean, it was an epic. It was the best DC. If I'm being honest, this is the best DCEU movie ever made. So gotta respect that. So I'm giving it F. Yeah, the trailers were really great. Shang-Chi was an interesting introduction to the MCU. It came during the post-COVID, and it was also one of the major reasons why cinema was saved. Spider-Man No Way Home brought everyone to theaters, but Shang-Chi people to come back to theaters to watch Marvel movie and get excited. I actually went to Shang-Chi, and it was a really good movie. The trailers, the second trailer had the shot where his dad Mandarin and him holding 5 rings each, and that pulling shot. That was a cool shot. That was like peak of Chinese action, martial art action. Sorry. But the trailers weren't that memorable, I would say. I want to support these trailers, but I'm still confused whether to put them in okay, nice, or awesome. You know what? I'll give it awesome. No Way Home, no question. The first trailer, the first official trailer, broke the internet. The moment when Doc Ock came and said, "Hello, Peter," everyone went crazy. And this was the most intense, serious Spider-Man trailer that I've ever seen. It had the seriousness with the low bass violin when the Marvel Studios logo started to play in the trailer.
So, Peter.
And I really loved the trailer music. It was so, how would I say, suspensive. I'm not getting the right word. It was so thrilling. It was damn thrilling. You can actually feel like, man, this thing, it's not a joke anymore. We're diving into some deep stuff. We're diving into some serious stuff, man. Stuff is getting serious right now. It got the vibe, and I loved it. And the second trailer was super peak. I loved the trailer music, and I loved the cuts. I mean, it did spoil some of the movie parts, but I still enjoyed it. Man, No Way Home made 2021 nostalgic. Like, I can't believe 2021 is so nostalgic right now. We was thinking 2017, 2016 were nostalgic, but no. Now 2021 started to feel nostalgic. All because of this film. Because during the time Spider-Man was on top of the trend, I was watching so many Spider-Man related edits and reels in Instagram. It was such a vibe, man. I will also talk about 2021 also. So I will be giving this F here, no question. Venom 2 trailer. It was awesome because it had the music. One is the loneliest number that you ever do. That song was used, and it like actually elevate that music elevated this movie trailers and got me hyped. Because this is the first time we are seeing live action Carnage, and the trailer actually focused more on Carnage than Venom, and it was really amazing. So but it was not an F, yeah. I would give it a awesome. Morbius. I think people are going to be getting. I actually liked Morbius when it came. I was actually excited because it was post No Way Home, and a lot of rumors were coming like this movie directly leads to the Amazing Spider-Man 3 because it's set in the Sony Spider-Man universe. Silly us. But it ended up being the biggest clickbait in Hollywood in cinema. The trailers had fake scenes, fake cuts, but still the trailer editing and the musics were really good. Especially the first teaser trailer used the Beethoven for Alias, which was surprising, and it was surprisingly good. It actually fitted the theme of the movie. So I will give it, I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed it, and this is my ranking. Your ranking would change, you might get offended by this, but I'll give this F here. Hey, it's my ranking, I can do whatever I want. The Batman, oh man, no question. It used Nirvana something in the way, and because of this movie, the song became a big hit and became a big trend. Like you cannot think about Batman without Nirvana something in the way, and you cannot think about that song without thinking about the Batman. They both are now like merged together.
Something's in my ass.
And it was the best music choice. It was an excellent music choice, and also they've used the Michael Giacchino's Batman theme in the trailer. Both the trailers. The first one had a soft piano play, and the second one was like completely relying on the Batman theme. And this was, I gotta say, this was the best Batman theme we ever got. It had the seriousness, it had the scariness and eeriness. That's the best Batman theme we got so far. Second one I would give to Danny Elfman's Michael Keaton Batman 89 theme. I would give it the second place because it's a bit old, but this one peak. So I gotta give this F here. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The first teaser trailer played at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, the second post-credit scene. It was actually meant to be like a monologue of how the graduation of Peter's high school went, and showing like how Peter's face was like hide and erased in all of the photos shown in the monologue of the high school graduation video that actually released in the No Way Home, and with the more fun stuff version, the re-release with more deleted scenes and extra scenes. That should have been the second post-credit scene. It could have added some like extra icing on how the aftermath went, but we got the Multiverse of Madness first teaser trailer as the second post-credit scene. The first teaser was good, actually awesome. Yeah, it had great music choices, all three trailers, and the first one had great editing. The second one also had great editing, especially with the eye shot of Wanda zooming in, and then the final money shot is Strange turning into a giant monster with black hands and wings. That's a great shot, so I'm going to be giving it awesome. Black Adam. I actually supported Black Adam when it was when it came out, because it was the time when Rock was promising that DCEU will be revived, and I will be helping you guys bring back Henry Cavill Superman on screen. And in this movie we got the last time we finally got to see Henry Cavill Superman on screen. Sadly, it was the last time we got to see him as Superman. It was sad, but the movie had a great hype because it was like the revival time of DCU, and this movie was like so promising. But and then years passed, and we got to know like Rock played us. He fooled us, believing that he's actually helping, but instead he used the DCU hype and fans' excitement to promote and run his movie. I mean, the movie was I enjoyed it at the time, but now looking back, it's a very boring superhero movie. And the trailers were good. The first trailer and second trailer were good, so I will be giving it awesome. Wow, okay, nice. Just has 3 trailers. Quantumania, oh my god. If anything, for me, the biggest superhero disappointment is Ant-Man Quantumania. When the first leaked trailer for this movie at Comic-Con during 2022, the Comic-Con leaked trailer got leaked. It had the most intense, serious, thrilling, bad shit vibe. I was like, oh my god, Ant-Man is going to have a No Way Home style movie. He's going to go through some dark stuff, because that trailer had dark vibes. It was like, we are going to be seeing Ant-Man have a one last journey, and we don't know if he's going to make it out alive, because he's facing the Kang the Conqueror. That vibe, that was the vibe the trailer had. And then the leaked trailer, it had the music. Totem, forgot the name. I think it was like Totem was the music producer name, and I think it had like Python. Totem Python, I think it was the right name. If I remember the name, I will put it on the screen. The trailer music gave this movie the serious dark vibes. And then the first official trailer released, it had some the jingle vibes at the start of the trailer, and then it immediately got intense and serious when everyone got teleported into the quantum realm. And then the final trailer got serious stuff. The moment when like Kang started to kick Ant-Man's helmet and break. The movie was teasing, Ant-Man's going to die, Kang is going to kill him. This is like the last time we're going to see. Oh my god, what's about to happen? And the trend of trilogy is that the last movie, the third final movie, is going to be dark, and the character is going to be going through a serious journey, a dark journey. He might lose something, or he might lose himself. That's how some of the famous superhero trilogies had, like the Batman, Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, Captain America trilogy, Iron Man trilogy, even Spider-Man trilogy. And now I was hoping Ant-Man is going to be losing his life. The trailer was teasing like Ant-Man's going to die, and then the movie came. It was the biggest disappointment I've ever seen in a superhero movie. If anything, this makes Love and Thunder and Thor Dark World better MCU movies. That's how much I hate this movie. But the trailer, just for the leaked trailer, I'm going to be giving this, god damn it, the awesome. Just for the leaked trailer, if you guys get the time, go check out the leaked Ant-Man Quantumania trailer. It was super fun. The one that got leaked in the Comic-Con, and also the main trailers. It had super serious vibes, but the movie failed so miserably to meet the trailer, the expectations the trailer built. The Flash. Alright. This one also is going to be a hot take, but I actually loved the movie when it came, and I like it till now because it had some crazy shit where the movie was creatively awesome. It had great creative ideas, and the execution was really well. Showing Barry Allen's origin with the young Barry making his Flash suit with Batman's suit, and explaining DC's multiverse and bringing back multiverse Michael Keaton Batman, and bringing in Sasha Calle as the DCU's Supergirl, who actually got famous after this movie. She was like the gem out of this movie. And when the first teaser that got revealed at the DC Fandom 2021, I think it had, I'm telling you guys, the stuff, that was the stuff I was talking about. That shit means to me. And then the first trailer is super amazing, and then the second trailer had even more darker vibe, and then the third trailer used Pink Floyd's Time, that music, and it had the I'm telling you, this movie, you might hate the movie, but you cannot hate the movie's trailers. It had the peak moments, super amazing cuts, and the trailer musics were awesome, top notch, chef kiss. I loved it.
Are you ready?
Ready. Let's go.
I'm going to be giving this F here. I don't care. I really love this. I still get hyped up and get out of my chair and super get super nuts when the trailer plays. Superman. The Superman movie was great, but the trailers were a bit underwhelming. It used the John Williams Superman theme, but it didn't have any interesting stuff. The movie had interesting stuff, but the trailer was underwhelming. I think James Gunn wanted the trailer to be underwhelming because they didn't want the audience to have high expectations on the movie. But people did had high expectations and beliefs because this is the first DCU movie, and if it failed, the entire restart would have been flopped and went to the darkest valley. But surprisingly, this movie came out great, but the trailers were underwhelming. So I have to give it okay nice. The Marvels had great idea. It had great potential, but it failed because due to reshoots and production and the poor rating. But it had a great idea. Swapping between characters due to their powers interlinked was a great idea, but it was executed poorly. I mean, I thought the movie was fine when I watched it, but it is not that great. But it is important in the multiverse saga due to the post-credit scene and the ending. I would say the trailer was okay nice. Deadpool and Wolverine. I have to make a separate video on this. All the multiverse movies that I've enjoyed and hated. For now, if anything, I have to say Deadpool and Wolverine trailers. Not that surprising. I mean, they used the Like a Prayer song from Madonna, and they used it in the movie as well for the chorus version. The chorus version was cool, but it didn't help the movie elevating anything. It was just like a cool add-on. And the first trailer had super cuts, but it was not that cool compared to No Way Home or The Flash or even Quantumania. So I have to give it okay nice. Or should I give it okay nice? I would give it awesome, sure. Brave New World. Oh my god, Brave New World. Brave New World. No, despite the hate for Sam Wilson being new Captain America and all that, and the movie being so basic, I actually enjoyed the idea of Captain America fighting the Wet Hulk and the leader being the main villain, and Captain America going through the journey of whether he was the right choice Steve Rogers made. It got all the basic stuff that I would have expected, but still people couldn't move on from Steve Rogers, and they were hating on the multiverse saga for being so woke and a mess always. But the trailer for this movie, the first teaser trailer and the second trailer and the Super Bowl trailer, and even the leaked Comic Con trailer that was in 2024, all were super amazing.
Oh yeah.
The first trailer didn't use proper trailer music, but it had an unexpected, out-of-the-box, unusual trailer cut, music and edits. And at the first time I didn't enjoy it, but then when I watched it again and again and again, I really loved it. And the Super Bowl trailer used no, it is not Super Bowl trailer, it was like the special look used Pixis by 12 times. It was a great trailer music. You guys should check this movie's trailer. You get what I'm trying to say. I'll be giving this F here. Thunderbolts is way better than Brave New World in terms of writing, and I enjoyed it a lot more than compared to Fantastic Four and when it came out. This movie will be sticking with me for throughout my life. I was super connected, super emotionally connected with this movie. I've enjoyed from the beginning till the end. I loved all the characters. I started to like John Walker, US Agent, and even the Ghost, the most underrated character of MCU. And this was the underrated team, and it had the best dynamic. Jake Schreier, the director of this movie, did a wonderful job in bringing the humor, emotion, and dynamic between these out-of-the-box characters. And Sentry was the best part of this movie. It was such a lovely movie, coming from Marvel after a lot of hit and misses. I was sad that this was a box office flop due to several reasons, like most of these characters came from movies and TV shows that people didn't watch, and it felt like an unwanted addition until the post-credit scene. And people couldn't accept them as a new Avengers because they still couldn't move on from the OG Avengers, so they didn't accept them as new Avengers. But yeah, I would accept they were like murderers and assassins, and introducing them as new Avengers would feel a bit odd. They should have still went with the Thunderbolts thing. That could have worked rather than new Avengers. But the trailers were actually really good. Actually really good. You know what? Actually really good. I'm giving it F here. Supergirl. Supergirl. The first trailer had Blondie's Call Me song, which was interesting, and the second one just recently dropped. The Call Me Blondie song was good, but the trailer kind of felt a bit underwhelming. I mean, I enjoyed it at the first, but I couldn't watch it multiple times like how I watched the Flash or No Way Home or Thunderbolts or Brave New World trailer. So I'll be giving this okay nice. Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle was an interesting addition during the last moments of DCEU, that was in 2023. 2023 had the most number of DC movies came out, because it has always been once in like 5 years, and 2023 had like 4 movies. And Blue Beetle, I actually enjoyed the movie, even though it felt so basic. I actually enjoyed it. The humor really got well, and the origin, it was similar to Peter Parker's Spider-Man, but it was executed well. It was basic, but it was so safe. The trailer's awesome. I would say awesome, yeah. Fantastic Four had the Fantastic Four theme, the new Fantastic Four theme. And I mean, but the problem was that the trailer felt so repetitive. Like the flow of all the 3 to 4 trailers and how the music was used felt so repetitive and felt the same. So I would say like comparing the 4 trailers of this movie, you can't say much difference. Between the trailers, if you take example of the Flash, the first trailer had a different music, different style, and the second one had a different style, and the third one had a complete different style. But for this one, it felt the same thing again and again. So I would give it awesome. But I'm giving it awesome because the music scored by Michael Giacchino was great. The Fantastic Four, that was so good. That was such a creative idea of using the name. That was awesome. And then finally, Spider-Man Brand New Day. If anything, this is the best movie trailer that ever came out. It balanced the happiness, the sadness, and the seriousness, all 3 together. Like you can feel the depression in Peter Parker, but you can also feel the fun in the Spider-Man's adventure. And I freaking loved it so much. And to my surprise, this movie doesn't have any cameos like how No Way Home did. Didn't have any nostalgia, didn't have any special characters like, so at least so far what this trailer shown, didn't have any special characters like how Toby and Andrew appeared in the movie No Way Home. But it's still, man, it is such a raw organic idea, and it still managed to get 1 billion views across the internet, combining all the social media views and all the different language trailer views. It is all added, and to the surprise, it got the 1 billion views. And it's the talk of the town, talk of the world right now. Everyone is talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. And how cool is that? Man, we are living the greatest time. We are living the best time of our life. I'm gonna be giving this F here. Obviously, the first trailer is the best superhero trailer. So that's it, guys. The ranking, as you can see, the ranking is done. Let me know what you guys think about this ranking. If you guys liked how I ranked these trailers, how I explained them, please make sure to give it a like, share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe. And thank you so much for watching this. Let me know your thoughts by sharing your opinions in the comments. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.